Hey there YouTube, we're back at the Techn010gix table with a review of the HTC One Otterbox Defender case. We'll be conducting this review in three main parts: the make of the case, the application, and the removal. Let's get to it. Alright, starting with the make. This case is built in three main sections, as you can see. There are two base or foundation sections, as you can call them, that fit straight around the phone, and there's a rubber jacket that goes around the foundation plates themselves. On the inside of the back panel is this little gray foam pad that absorbs shock, which is very nice. And these outer plates clasp together with little hooks that match on either side of the plates, like this. And overall, this case has three layers, basically, although the third layer isn't really, as you would imagine, a layer that engulfs the actual phone. The third layer would actually be this foam pad that is on the inside of the back plate of the foundation of the case. It's kind of like an underwear to the case, you might say. It's more of a shock absorber, but it does account for a lot of the protection of this case. Next, we'll be going on to the application of this case. Alright, for the application of this phone, you're going to want to obviously have the phone itself. First, you're going to want to clean it off, as I have already done, so no debris gets trapped, or dust or debris gets trapped underneath the case itself and doesn't scratch the phone's back. So then you just want to set it in the back plate, take the front plate and just set it on top, and then push down along the edges of the case itself until you hear these clicking sounds, which tell you that these clasps on the edges have latched onto each other. And then you just want to put it into this jacket, just slide it in. It shouldn't be too hard. And then you want to fit this, almost you can call it a rubber gasket, over the edges of the hard part of the case. So just take your fingers and fit that over the edges. And then what's nice about this case is it also has these hoods that cover the 3.5mm port and also the micro USB port. And what's also good is that it doesn't cover the power button with the actual rubber, so you can still use the IR blaster to control your TV. Alright, that's the application of the case. Now we will be advancing to the removal of this case. Now, to remove the case, first you want to detach these hood covers from the phone. First you want to release those, and then you want to just pry the rubber gasket that you fitted over the edges of the hard part open and start taking that off, and it should come off very easily in just a couple of seconds. It'll only take a couple of tugs on the rubber. Put that off to the side, and then you want to take each of these clasps that you see right there and just take them with your index finger and pull. You'll hear a click like that. And I think there are 6 of these all around the phone, 2 on each side and 1 on the top and 1 on the bottom. And there you go, that's the removal of the case. Alright, now that you've learned how to apply and remove the case itself, you might want to know the pricing of these. These cases come for about $50 at retailers, but on Amazon you can get it from Otterbox itself for as little as $24. We'll be including the link in the description if you want to go check it out. Alright, finally, is this case a no or a go? This case is definitely amazing protection, I mean unrivaled almost. Literally nothing will happen to your phone while it's in this case. It's the best protection you can get, in my opinion, but it is a little pricey. If you're up to the weight that it's going to take with Amazon, then sure, go ahead and buy this phone, which I would be, because I never want to pay more than I have to. But you know, You only want this case if you're gonna drop it a lot, or you know, you have little kids or something, because otherwise you might want to go for something a little more minimalistic, something a little cheaper, something more suited to your needs. This is for the rigorous user. You know, on the box itself it says that this case is for adventurers. So yeah, definitely go for it if you want. Alright, thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the Techn010gix channel, like this video, and leave your feedback in the comments.